Right, so in this video, we're trying to finish off this page 24, this review. In this video, we are looking to complete sections 8 and sections 9. So the section 8 is about naming the following notes. I never do that with my students. What we do is we write in the counting for those notes because that's what's important, okay, at this stage. And we're going to look at time signature. I'm going to help you fill out that bottom section, especially for those who don't quite get what time signature is yet. That's okay as well, okay? Not important if you're not sure what that is or it doesn't make sense at the moment. It will, okay? Now, in number 8, where it says name the following notes, at this point of learning, I really don't find that important. I don't think it matters whether you know the names of the notes or not. What I always ask my students to do with this section is to write the counting. So for the first note, we have this note. I need you to write 1, 2, 3, 4 on that line. On the next one, we have this note. I need you to write a 1. On the next one, we have this note. So we are going to write 1, 2, 3. And the very last note in number 8, name the following notes. You will have this note. You'll want to draw 1, 2. So this whole activity we did here was for number 8 in the review on page 24. We are writing the counting instead because that's more important at this time. Okay, so for number 9 in the review on page 24, it talks about time signature, right? Time signature. And the first thing it asks is, in the time signature, the top number tells us how many in a measure or in a bar. So what we're looking for there is the word beats or the word counts. How many beats or how many counts are in a measure? And the second one, the bottom number, tells us what kind of note gets 1 beat. And in this book, because the bottom number is always a 4, the note that gets 1 beat is our beautiful tap note. He's always going to be 1 beat. Okay? So in number 9, the first blank, you need to write the word, either the word beats or the word counts, whichever one feels better for you. And in the second line, the bottom number tells us what kind of note gets 1 beat. You need the number 1. That's all you need for that section. Okay, the rhythm ones, we've done lots and lots of rhythms, so I'm not worried about that. You can have a play with that on your piano and keyboard. Number 7, you can do that for fun. We might come back and do that anyway at some point, okay, and add that. Okay, how did you go? Super easy once you know what you're doing. Because remember, I told you at the beginning when we started, it's not important that you know the names of the notes, as in, you know, whether it's a dotted half note or a quarter note or whatever they call them. That's theory. And sometimes people are so caught up in trying to remember all those theory names that it takes away from them enjoying the actual piano experience, right? Which is the playing the notes and enjoying the sounds. And that's what we're here for. So the most important thing is that you know how long the notes are. You know that when you see the tap note, that you know it's 1 count and we don't need to count it. We just play it and move on, right? Tap, 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 tap. Done. When you see a long note, you know to hold it for 1, 2. That's what is important. When you see the notes, you know how long they are. That's what matters, okay, at the moment. With time, we will learn all of that theory stuff. But for now, it just gets in the way of you moving forward with your music, okay? And what we want to do is play as much as we can. Get those fingers moving, right? So just draw the ones that I've asked you to draw in. That's what they're called. But for now, it's not important that you remember that, okay? Just have fun filling out this review with me.